Hi, this is LFIAA Lee Style Taiji Whirling Hands practice. This is a video blog covering the practice steps involving a beginner up into intermediate level practice. Whirling hands practice. So this particular blog, we're going to the last 4 energies out of the Taiji 8 energies, which are pluck in, split in, elbow, off with pluck in. So again, we set ourselves up. Pluck in this sense is obviously where I use my fingers to grasp around my partner's fingers and palm, so that when he pushes towards me and I roll back and ward off, I don't let my fingers come away from him, because then that's not plucking. That's just literally giving way. Plucking is gripping, and I get the feeling of grabbing him as I'm pulling him, and I'm using his energy by pulling with my fingers as well to pluck him off balance. This can obviously be done with my left hand against his right hand, or it can be used with my right hand against his left hand, taking him in the opposite direction. Thirdly, with both hands, I can use both hands to pluck and roll back. So that's plucking. Plucking with the hands is gripping. The next method is splitting. Splitting we do it 3 ways. If he was to push with his right hand, I was to yield back, I would then push forwards with my right hand, which would then split his energy in 2 directions. One pull in, one push, and you can see what it does to his torso. If he was to push with the right hand, I would yield back with my right hand and push with my left. And then you can see how that's much stronger in breaking balance. The third method is that when he pushes with the right hand and I roll back, I use his free hand to then split against his elbow. Likewise, if he was to push with his left hand and I roll back, I use his right hand to split against his left elbow. So this is the second method of splitting. The third method is using the elbow. So I roll the elbow over top and I split against his elbow to break his balance. Likewise, he pushes with the left hand. My left hand goes over his elbow, and then I break his balance to the left. So splitting means to have 2 energies going in 2 totally different directions. The third energy out of that is elbow. Elbow, or Zhou as it's called in Chinese, is to use the elbow to butt against my partner's body, and the elbows can either come upwards or they can come downwards. They can come over the top to strike the head. They can come underneath to strike the body in a backward strike. They can be used off the rear hand. They can be used, obviously, off the front hand. And this is elbow, or Zhou in Chinese. The last one is bump. Bump here in this fixed position means that we're going to be using the shoulder to bump my partner off balance, whether I use my front shoulder or I use my rear shoulder to bump him. So that as I roll back and he comes in with a push, I then use my shoulder to knock him back off balance, or just to make him shift his body weight. These are the last 4 energies of grasping, splitting, elbow, and bump. Thank you.